በዛ መንገድ አለ ወደ አቡነ የማታ ገባ እንደ ከፈለገ በዛ መሄድ ይችላል ያለ ነው ግን ምሳ አንተን የሚል ከሆነ
That's where they paraglide off. Just there. And then there must be a speed glide because they land just here. So behind me is the priest who's been up here. He's 87 years old, he's been up here his entire life. And that's the entrance to this rock church that we're just about to go into. Tiny little entrance, perched right on a cliff. Look at that. Looking out across here. And this monk, he lives up here alone or with two others. Never had a lady friend, shall we say. And yeah, he lived pretty much permanently up here. So imagine what he's seen looking out down here over the years. Spectacular rock churches, amazing. Whoa.
And we have also for the priestess.
That is squeezy. Oh, there's still bodies in there. Still the buzzing of flies. You know what that means? These are the gravestones.
Yes.
Wow, that is a big church. Hey guys, thank you so much for helping tidying your mountain.
Thank you.
Look at all the rubbish that we picked up and the seeds.
Yeah.
That's really
all
good.
the way,
Yeah.
up and down.
And what's Ethiopia going to be like now? Clean, yeah?
Clean.
A clean Ethiopia.
life.
Is a new Ethiopia.
Yeah. Thank you.
And that's where we went. All this rubbish just
Yeah.
from that hill where apparently they go up and they throw rubbish in their churches. Go figure.
Thank you very much for James.
No,
Give us
don't
an
go.
idea and collect all the rubbish.
We'll keep
and
it clean now.
We make it clean.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't saw that thing.
Well, let's say that again. That was really interesting. So during the war,
Yeah.
let me go on this
Yeah,
side because
so,
then I can, otherwise my arm's going to be in the way. So we've picked up this much rubbish just walking down here.
Yeah.
But, considering 11, 12 months ago there was a civil war.
Exactly.
And you said during the civil war, what was it like after it finished?
Yeah, there was a very dusty. What I mean is the plastics and military uniforms, of course, a lot of nylon, polyester clothes, and everywhere, especially nearby the roads and even in the villages. There was very, very dusty, very unclean. In this day, I'm thinking how it goes all the rubbish.
Because these fields are clean.
Yeah,
I mean, if you look out just down here,
Yeah.
I can't see any rubbish down there.
right.
And it's clean. It's only rubbish where, I guess, tourists and pilgrims
Yeah,
have walked up and thrown
exactly.
rubbish on the ground. But you have done an amazing job, considering just a year ago,
Yeah.
well, only 6 months ago, you got Wi-Fi, electricity, all that
Exactly.
stuff back again.
Very right.
And you've cleaned up all the fields. You've cleaned out you wouldn't know there's no very few burnt out vehicles
Yeah.
and metal left.
Yeah, and metals, of course, they bring to collect with money,
Yep.
and with like they took them, like some of the people, they give them money and they collect everyone, even a simple and a very piece metal, and they collect it, clean it, and all the plastics. Of course, it is not like to be recycled. We have no that much factory or
No.
industries to the plastics.
Yeah, so it's gone somewhere.
Yeah, it's gone somewhere. Maybe some of the people, of course, they cleaned their farm and they burn it and they didn't put it inside of the ground, and some of them, and so I
Yeah,
don't know how
but
they
it's
goes.
it's all cleaned.
Yeah, all clean.
Hello, boys.
Yeah.
Hello, salam.
Salam, bro. Salam, bro.
Well, that's fascinating. I mean, if you look out there, how clean it is. So there's real hope, I think,
Exactly.
for Ethiopia. I saw Addis, very clean. The streets very clean. A lot of the capitals is clean. Axum, disappointingly dirty.
Yeah.
Very dirty, especially around the UNESCO sites.
Yeah.
Really horrible. And they need to be tidied up. But, there's a real chance
Yeah.
that after civil war, there's hope.
Yeah.
The tidy tourism could be a new future a really big future for Ethiopia.
Yeah.
And environmental tourists.
Exactly.
But like down here, we've still got there's rubbish along the cactus here. But yeah, overall,
because of the wind,
the winds blow it down,
the cactus to be put
and
like
it
garden.
sticks.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's
Sticks,
pick
exactly.
that up and then keep going.
Exactly.
And more.
James, thank you so much for your very nice idea. Just a very hurtfully. Thank you for you, guy.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
okay.
because this is very what I am thinking in my heart, and also there's sometimes a problem for me to collect only, and with those like 3 months.
Look how much
Yeah,
we've got. It's
exactly.
cleaned the mountain, and
Yeah, thank you so much.
Not at all. Well, thank
nearby
you.
the monkeys and the
Yeah.
nuns and the monastery.
Yeah.
You have got a good idea for us, and thank you so much.
Well, let's keep it going. It relies on
Yes.
people like you
I
keeping
will,
it,
yeah, I
and
will.
telling tourists
Yeah.
to employ someone to come with them to help
Exactly.
tidy the mountain, and we're going to keep a clean Ethiopia.
Yeah.
A clean Ethiopia is the future.
Thank
It's
you
beautiful.
so much. Yeah.
Thank you.
This is a very nice contribution for our world, for our
good.
planet.
Vegetarian for me, and meat stew, and what's the white stuff? Goat yogurt. Goat yogurt. Some spices.
one of the 9 means that.
So this tree here is olive and holly tree planted by the saint who actually made the church, who built the church. So that's like 1600 years, 1,500 years old tree right there.
أنا خسرك أنا. هاي قايلي. أنت سعيد اليوم. كوي بيجي. تيجي بيجي.
Well, I'm just at the top of Abuna Yemata Guh, and this is probably the world's most inaccessible church. It's been carved just around the corner out of the rock. Get this, over 1,400 years ago. No fresh water up here. It's basically just a hole in the rock, and they've carved this huge chamber. In order to get up here, you've got to have bare feet, because the rock is so old. So many people have climbed up over the years. It's smooth and round. It doesn't have any grip in it, so you've got to you can't use shoes up here. And this is some of the drop-offs. It's about 400 meters straight down to the valley floor. That's the monk there who showed us around, and I'll show you this side. Feels very, very special to be here.
Why?
So it's Sunday and there are loads of kids around and all asking for money. So rather than say no, I said yes, you can have money thank you, if you pick up rubbish, and I will give 1 birr for, oops, I'm getting piled of rubbish here. One for every bottle and top that you pick up. And look. Yeah. This is so good. I hope I've got enough cash. I've been invited by the beautiful monks to have injera and local beer for the kiddies, because we've been tidying up his area and he likes that so much. Okay, cheers. Wow, it's sharp. Yeah.
It's more alcohol, yeah.
Yeah. I love the fact the kids get it too. And it comes out of a poured out of a watering can in dirty cups. I'm so gonna die. Cheers.
Cheers, cheers. Cheers, cheers. Cheers.
Crunchy.
Shiro.
Sure. Different.
هي خمس حاسبية قومية ده تحت هي تعمل ناس حاجة
مزيء الخاتم
مع التخت نقرني
الشيخ نقرأ على شجري
لا معتنا عمد تلا
بالو بتي خوينكم بحاجة خوني بحاجة ربا
Beer and bread. Yeah, beautiful. Oh.
This is geratif.
أنا ما عندي أنا أخونه. أنا كوين. يسقمن. هاجر كايدة.
أيوة. سلام عليكم. Good day.
So my friend Sensei here is taking all the names of the children, so he can then next time, or we're going to teach them about environment, the planet, and he's going to talk to them about picking up rubbish and the future of Ethiopia. How beautiful is that? We're now counting it all so I can pay them some pocket money for tidying up this huge sack of rubbish. And now this beautiful monastery that's behind me is completely clear of trash because of these guys. And we're going to teach him, my friend's going to teach him about environment and keeping it clean, and how more tourists are going to come back, and how there can be a new Ethiopia post the civil wars. How beautiful.